So you heard that voice AI can answer your phones, but you don't just want to let some AI run willy-nilly with your customers. You want the ability to be able to control and optimize for a specific outcome. For example, scheduling an appointment or qualifying a customer. But to do this, you need to build a bunch of custom code and do a lot of manual optimization. Well, today, I'm super excited to announce A/B testing by Phonely. This lets you gain a fine-grained control over your voice AI agents in ways that were never possible before. With A/B testing, you can test every single parameter from the voice to the workflow to the prompt to even how Phonely interacts at every stage in the conversation. I want to walk you through how you can get set up with this A/B test of an agent that's going to allow you to make or save thousands of dollars because we can now optimize for a specific goal. It's my belief that this is the true future of what voice AI can do. It's not just giving you the ability to answer the phone and talk like a person, but what it can do is it can optimize for every stage of the conversion in ways that were previously not possible. In my opinion, we're at the stage where this is e-commerce in the 90s. They just realized they could put books on the internet, but there's so much more that can be done in terms of optimization so that every single customer has the best experience that they could possibly have, back-tested off of thousands of simulated examples and powered by Phonely's reinforcement learning algorithm to give you the best possible outcome for your voice agents. If you want to see it in action, you can head over to Phonely's platform, and I'm going to jump into a quick tutorial of that right now. To get started with A/B testing, you can head over to the Testing tab in Phonely's platform, and then you can click Create New Test. Once you've done that, you can enter in a name. So in this situation, we're just going to do testing voice, and then for appointment scheduling conversion. All right, and then we've selected a voice as our main feature to test. Now we're going to go over to our end criteria. We're going to select the number of calls that we're going to route to this. In our situation, we want to route 50% of our calls to this test, and the other 50% are going to go to what we have currently running. Additionally, we're going to end this test after a number of calls. So in this situation, we're going to end it after 1,000 calls have come through, and then that way we'll have a statistically relevant period to choose a end of an A/B test. After that's done, we click Next. And then we're going to define how we're going to call this a success. So in our situation, we're going to do based upon a call outcome. This call outcome is tagged in Phonely's platform builder. So when you're building these agents, you can tag it yourself. And in our situation, we want to do appointment confirmation because that's the last stage in our test. And so we want to maximize and optimize for that. But if you want, we can do it based on the call ended reason. For example, if it was transfer, if it was hang up, who was ending the call. We can do it with a duration base if you're trying to optimize for shorter conversations or longer conversations. And then we can also have our AI evaluate it and optimize when it's ending. After that's selected, boom, that's done. And now we can create a test agent in Phonely's platform. Once that's finished, now you'll be able to see a duplicate of Phonely's agent where you can go through and you can modify the test. In our situation, we're simply just going to be optimizing and we're going to change the voice to this voice here. Once that's selected, then we can close this out and we will hit continue. And now that A/B test is done. Once we're ready to start it, we can begin our test here. And now that's going to test against Phonely's base agent, and we're going to maximize for conversion. Additionally, we can add multiple different tests together, and once that's finished optimizing, we'll be able to see the full results of the A/B test and figure out which one optimized and performed better. That is Phonely's new A/B testing feature in a nutshell. If you'd like to try it out today, you can head over to www.phonely.ai and check it out for yourself completely for free. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video to the end, and we can't wait to see what you build and what you optimize for in Phonely's platform. And in this situation, we're going to be testing our voice, so we've already got that selected, but you can do a variety of different features here as well. Son of a